Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Hi everyone, it's me! And today, Christmas is near! Do you know the truth about Santa Claus? Let's go!
No!
Emoji movie!
Santa, why?
4 episodes on FNAF. Ho, 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 ho. You were on the naughty list this year. Hello, Internet, and welcome to a special holiday edition of Film Theory.
Hello Internet! Welcome to Film Theory! Hi!
If the songs are to be believed, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And I would have to agree, assuming you ignore all the travel woes, family stress, brutal cold, and rampant consumerism of December.
And also the fact that there is the global pandemic right now.
So for our holiday special this year, I thought I'd take a break from intensive pixel measurements of the Hulk's big toe to look at something with a bit more holiday cheer. The stop-motion claymation Rankin and Bass movies from the 1960s and 70s.
1960s and 1970s, those are old movies, to the point in which before MacPad was born, that kind of thing.
Depending on who you are, these are either on your television every Christmas season or continue to haunt your nightmares every time you go to sleep. Hey, Scott Cawthon, now that the Five Nights at Freddy's series is done, I think I've found you some new horror game potential here. These movies, which include Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, A Year Without a Santa Claus, and Jack Frost, all along with their sequels, comprise one of the earliest cinematic universes in known history.
So it's not the MCU, it's the CCU, Christmas Cinematic Universe!
Literally decades before Marvel made it a thing that we all talk about. The producers, Arthur Rankin and Jules Bass, united their holiday movies around a series of recurring characters and themes, complete with nods, sequel setups, and Easter eggs across all the movies.
Wait, now I think about it, if it was Christmas, right? Instead of saying, I am inevitable, and then you say, I am Santa Claus. Oh my god, that's like super cringe. Alright, let's continue.
So what secrets could a half-century-old slate of children's holiday movies possibly hold? Oh, I don't know. How about Santa Claus's biggest secret? An untold Claus family tragedy. In the movie Santa Claus is Coming to Town, it's established that Santa Claus himself was abandoned as a baby and raised as an orphan. But what if Santa lost himself a child of his own? A child who, like himself, would also have to be raised as an orphan. It would be like Star Wars. It would rhyme. Well, that is my theory today.
So there's the Harry Potter reference, there's the Star Wars reference, it's like poetry, it rhymes.
Santa Claus literally lost his young son, a poor young boy who would brave the cold of the North Pole and against all odds grow up to become the intrepid explorer, Yukon Cornelius. 'Tis the season to write theories, fa la 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 la, let's go. In case your family holiday traditions don't include spending 40 minutes struggling to get your ancient VHS player hooked up to your modern TV just so you can play a version of Rudolph your dad recorded back in 1989,
Do you imagine? Do you heard it? 40 minutes of it. I've never experienced 40 minutes. It normally takes us 20 to 30 minutes. After half an hour, you just get to the point in which, you know what? Let's stop it. Only 20 minutes for us.
Commercials and everything, including that original Clapper commercial from way back then. Or in the likely event that you were born sometime this millennium and have literally no clue what these stop-motion creep shows are all about, well, all these 45-minute movies are available for free on YouTube right now. Seriously, links to all of the movies are in the iCards in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, so grab a blanket, some Christmas cookies, a loved one, and curl up next to the fireplace and watch some Christmas classics with the family. This theory will still be here when you're done. Just pause it, or subscribe, I don't know. So,
subscribe! Thank you so much, and don't remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for being so wonderful, and let's continue with the video.
Oh, are you back? Filled with the warmth of love and family and a little bit of sugar cookie? Great! But for all you Scrooges who didn't click, let me give you the quick, much-needed refresher. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and in true Christmas fashion got old-school cyberbullied for it, prompting him to run away. He winds up at Santa's shop one foggy Christmas Eve and guides the sleigh that night, prompting all the reindeer to love him and shout with glee, proving once and for all that timeless holiday message: your physical deformities are only societally acceptable if they serve a useful function. Hey, that is a Christmas classic talking, not me. And the rest, as they say, went down in history. So that's the story we all know from the song, but along the way in this movie, we meet Yukon Cornelius,
Hi!
the Arctic prospector who helps Rudolph and the aspiring elf dentist Hermie in their quest of self-discovery. Yukon, meanwhile, is on the hunt for something else: veins of
Gold and silver!
hoping to strike it rich, and also hoping not to get his tongue stuck to his pick. If that were to happen, we'd be in a very different Christmas movie. But watching this movie as a kid,
Oh, it must hurt a lot. Having said that, please do not do something so stupid and silly. If that happens to you by accident, you can try some other treatments into it. From what I know, try pouring hot water. Maybe it can help. I hope so. Or heating up the entire metal pipe.
I could never get over how weird these moments were. And not just because of that licking sound effect. I mean, think about it. He throws up his pick and then starts licking it. Why? Is he able to taste silver and gold? His pick is metal, so wouldn't that also taste like metal? Well, here's the thing. He actually isn't looking for silver and gold. In a scene that appeared only during the original airing of the film and has only started to reemerge in newly printed home copies, Yukon is revealed to have been looking for peppermint the whole time.
Peppermint! What I've been searching for all my life!
Now all those licking sessions with his axe make a whole lot more sense. He can taste the peppermint. Yukon had forgotten what he was really looking for until he tasted it. Why does that matter? Well, Yukon says he's been searching for this his whole life. Except there's one problem with that. Peppermint isn't something that exists underground. It's a plant that gets processed into hard candy, with the one and only exception being this peppermint vein that just so happens to be right outside Santa's workshop.
That's interesting. Is that some coincidence? I'm not too sure.
And yet somehow Yukon got it into his head that if he digs around, he could just find the candy. It's almost like he has some childhood history living at the North Pole around these underground peppermint lodes, and then somewhere along the line wandered off, getting himself and his memory lost.
And his memory came back.
Now consider this. Throughout the movie, Yukon repeatedly saves the crew from the abominable snow monster, or what he likes to call the Bumble.
Didn't I ever tell you about Bumbles? Bumbles bounce!
I always thought that Bumble was a strange term for this legitimately terrifying creature, especially when other characters expressly call it the abominable snow monster. But Bumble sounds exactly like what a small child struggling to say the word abominable might spit out. And it's not like he uses it as a nickname for the monster, it is actually what he calls it. It's even in the script, Bumble Snow Monster.
Gadzooks! The Bumble Snow Monster of the North strikes again!
This odd vocal tick could be from him learning the word as a child, but never learning the correct pronunciation because he was lost before someone could correct him. Now,
Oh, that's correct. I mean, children's rights. You try pronouncing it abomination snowman. Boom.
as a full-grown adult, he still talks like a child because he was lost as a kid and had no parents to raise him. But why would I go so far as to say that his long-lost father is Santa? Well, let's start by looking at Yukon and his potential father side by side. That's a pretty decent family resemblance, but it actually goes way deeper than this. Remember when I said that this theory is all about the whole Christmas cinematic universe? Well, Santa Claus is Coming to Town is the prequel to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and you should look at Santa in that film. That red hair is a telltale sign that Yukon happens to be Santa's son, because in the entirety of the Rankin and Bass universe, there is only one other person with red hair, and that person is Mrs. Claus. In all of the other scenes from Santa Claus is Coming to Town, none of the other villagers have red hair. I mean, look at all those dark-haired children. On top of all of that, it's strange to see Yukon Cornelius wandering around the North Pole because, well, people walking around the North Pole is just not that that common in this cinematic universe. According to the end of Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Santa chose his workshop to be at the North Pole specifically to avoid people coming to capture him, because by that point in the movie, he was a wanted criminal. Yep, you heard that one right. Santa is a fugitive.
Wanted, dead or alive. The terrible toy maker.
Wow! Wait, what? Santa Claus is a criminal. Oh my gosh. What? What?
Ho, 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 holy moly, these movies are strange. That's even without me mentioning that acid trip scene. Like I said, link in the iCard if you want to watch any of these. Yukon being Santa's son even works the...
Okay, you're trying to say that Santa Claus is a criminal, so Santa Claus does acid.
Dramatically. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is all about the characters finding themselves. Yukon finding riches in silver and gold mines just wouldn't make sense based on the themes of that story. The true riches that he would find under this theory is that he would find his home again. And also, last note here, the producers Rankin and Bass really do love their lost orphans. It's not just Santa, but it's also the little drummer boy and also Lucas from the 1975 special The First Christmas, the story of the first Christmas snow. A redundant title if I've ever heard one. It's about an orphan who loses his eyesight, so maybe I shouldn't be making fun of that one. Anyway.
Wow! Wait, wow! I'm sorry.
Anyway, Yukon would definitely fit in this lineage of characters as the prospector who loses his parents and his memory as a child. So let's just lay out all the cards on the table. We have a man with a missing memory, but knowledge of underground peppermint veins running around the abandoned North Pole where no one else is, talking like a kid and sporting neon red hair in a world where no one else does, all in a story about finding your place in the world. But there is one last clue, one last little hint left at the end of Santa Claus Has Come to Town that seals the deal that Yukon is Santa's long-lost kid. During the credit roll of Santa Claus Is Coming to Town, as the mail truck drives around Santa's castle in the North Pole, we get this, a short clip of a red-headed child playing with a toy in Santa's castle. I don't know about you, but that's a small red-headed child living in the North Pole, who, by the time of Rudolph, is completely missing. Yukon Cornelius, the son of Santa, destined for greatness, but reduced to a side character in another hero's story.
Oh, that hurts.
But hey, that's just a theory. A Christmas theory. And jingle, 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 jingle. There's also another video about another orphan, so bring me some new subscribers by clicking right here.
Subscribe! Subscribe! Well, thank you so much for watching this video together with me. I hope that you find this video very interesting. And yeah, I have to make this point again. I recognize that it's very hard to live in a world, speaking from my experience, where you are being viewed as a side character. When your entire life, for a long duration of your life, you are being viewed as an NPC. Not the main character, not as the protagonists. And you have to work your way up. Literally, starting from the bottom, now we're here. So anyways, having said that, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope that you find this video very interesting and very unique if you think about it. If you do like this video, please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have any share with us. Don't forget to follow my channel, and I sincerely appreciate all of your support and encouragement for my work. Thank you all so much, and I hope to see you all in my next video. But hey, that's just a theory. A film theory and cut. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye bye! Please do remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel and comment down below. Thank you all so much. Hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!